national anthem as the teams gear up for the tip. The Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round in exciting Game 7. 2K Sports proud to bring you this one. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Phoenix Suns facing the New Orleans Pelicans. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Valanciunas?
Guys, he's extremely difficult to cover on the low block. He's skilled, he's got a lot of moves he can go to, and he keeps the defense off balance.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember. He sends them into the stands to make a point.
You look at the Pelicans. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
Well, Kevin, you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders playing at home in a deciding game. Obviously, this is where you want to be, but maybe there's a little added pressure because of the home fans wanting it so badly.
Steve, I could not agree with you more. I really believe in a deciding game, the pressure shifts to the home team for the reasons you said. The fans are hungry and anxious to get it. You feel comfortable there, but at the same time, nothing to lose for the road team. But still, like you said, you would not trade home court for anything. Windmill that baby home. That's how to throw it down with the flourish, guys.
And he does it on the reverse just for good measure. Wow, what showmanship.
Man, is that fun.
Now the pass to Bridges. Wide open. Off the left rim out.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Pass to Ingram. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Suns getting the bucket. Number 4. It's not possible what we just thought is that.
Not improbable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
You didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. He thinks the pace of this game will be a big factor here today. He said we've got to play this game at our speed and not let them dictate the tempo. With home court advantage here in the final game, he feels they should be able to do just that. The pace of this thing will be the deciding factor, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And it's the Suns with the ball. After the made shot from McCullough. Stolen. And they're moving it up. Valanciunas, defended by Booker. That one goes. Valanciunas has got his second basket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season. 4th, the Suns.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
And the basket by McCullough.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
There's the dish to Booker. To stop the run. That's good. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
first quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. No good from Ingram. Suns trail by 11. Number 27. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Pelicans have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. The jump hook. Here's Valanciunas.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started. And you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Number 27. Suns keep it alive. Here's Booker. Off target at the rim.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Ingram. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Ingram. Suns trail by 13. Defended by Valanciunas. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's McCollum. After the made shot from Booker. Here's Bridges. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 9 points. Tipped away. Here's Eaton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You can get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Booker. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 5.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. Well, it's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laid.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, but superb above the rim action.
Here's the screen. From the arc, and that one's good. Booker's got 7.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Dishes it to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Number 2. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Bridges misses.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. That's good. He has 5.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Suns trail by 6. Timeout call for Suns. It has been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
He's getting to the rack all game. If they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Here's Lee. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
I'll tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot.
Nance passes to Williamson. Clay blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. On the pass to Akon. Misses the three. New Orleans leading by 8. Graham dishes to Murphy. He kicks it to Graham. From downtown, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
Here's Eaton. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. New Orleans gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Powered down after the assist.
Well, they have a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout 6.
The finger roll finish at the button.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
He dishes it to Crowder. Pass it to Akon. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Pelicans leading by 11. Graham kicks to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. On the left block. Shot is blocked. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The feed to Crowder. Takes the three. And good on the basket. Book it. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Gets it to go.
Right back at you. You immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
And stolen by Graham. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the act. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.
They've got Jones, and it's Graham into the points. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. He's perfect from the line this time. Suns trail by 13. Paul with the ball. He passes it to Akon. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Jones. Gives him the lead pass.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Paul goes in from 11 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out. New Orleans leading by 15. He lobs up.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Did you get an assist and a field goal for that? I mean, that was ridiculous.
That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Williamson. Oh!
Are you kidding me? The power punch right there.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Here's a Okoye. It's good from long range. The Pelicans have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Number 2, covered by Lee. And that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Suns making a switch here. Andrews checked in. On the wing, Jackson. Hands it from downtown. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Graham, the pass to Jones. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. We've got a chance now to show you the hottest shooting teams over the course of the regular season. Second, the Pelicans.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Here's Jackson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Payne. Knocked loose. And stolen by Graham. Launches a 3. Straight T that time from Payne. Suns trail by 14. Here's Landry. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Graham dishes to Jones. They get it back. He feeds it to Hayes. McCollum. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Phoenix has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. They set the pick. Jackson drives in. He used that pick to get in close. Jackson's got 8 points.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's Ingram. Johnson with the block. Right side Jackson. Pass to Payne. Poke loose. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Bridges with the board. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Jackson, good on the shot, and that changed the lead to single digits. He's got 10.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
To the paint. Now, here's Landry, defended by McCollum. Jackson passes to Payne. Outside Landry. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Ingram. Drops in the tray off the fast break. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
You know, guys, most coaches prefer you drive the lane in transition, but this time the floor opened up for him out on the 3-point line.
Outside Jackson. And there's the pass to Payne. 5 on the clock. Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he uses the glass on the way. He's got 6. Suns trail by 13. Payne passes to Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Number 44. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something you should get away from.
Payne passes to Bridges. Here's Jackson. No good with a triple. Pelicans leading by 12. Number 44. And the layup ball.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McCollum. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all five guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
To halt the run, and Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 15 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half part.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
And taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Here's Payne, defended by McCollum. Here's Ingram. He dishes it to McCollum. Number 44. Oh, they'll get another chance. Eyes again. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
Feeds to Booker. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound. The drive by Jackson. Here's Johnson. And at last, they get one to fall. Johnson's got 7. Passes it to Ingram. Kicks it to McCollum from outside the arc. Gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
That's something we didn't see it all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point line.
Knocks it loose. Back to Johnson. And that one's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
The dish to McCollum. Number 44, defended by Bridges. For the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. McCollum gets the ball. That's good. McCollum's got 17.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Number 2.
Oh, as nasty as it gets.
That's a good thing, right, Clark?
Yeah, it sure is. That's a good nasty.
There's good nasty and there's bad nasty. That was good nasty. Let's get that straight, Kevin.
And Phoenix making a change here. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
They did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Well, everything's become perimeter-oriented, Clark, and you really have to be penetrating and looking inside, keeping that defense honest.
Number 27, defended by McCollum. No good from Booker.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Jake Crowder's checked in for Johnson. Pass to Ingram. Dishes to Valanciunas. He kicks to Murphy. He passes it to Ingram. The feed now to Valanciunas. Good. Valanciunas has got 2 points.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Number 27. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to the halftime report on
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. It's been one outstanding game from McCollum.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Phoenix has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. New Orleans has gotten a three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point on.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
He dishes it to Booker. The shot is off. Excellent D there from McCollum. Pelicans shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got 15.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Looking to end the run. And hit. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Number 2. And it's good. Back through contact, hits the shot, and go to the free throw line.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Here's Booker. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Booker's got 9.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
The pass to Valanciunas. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lays out. Another steal. Down low. Pass to McCollum. Number 44. Who's guarded by Johnson. McCollum, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Bridges. The Suns shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one falls for Bridges. Both free throws good from Bridges. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Booker inside. Here's Speaker. Takes it off the glass. He's got 11.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And I don't know of too many other players who are as solid as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of it.
And he dunks it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam beautiful. You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes going by. Offensive rebound. Here's Booker, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle, and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, he absorbed the foul and had a chance to knock it down.
And that's all you can ask right there. I like that play.
The Suns making the switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Ingram. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 14 points for him. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. They get a hand on it. Number 27 hits it from 3-point range.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Gets the bucket.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Pass to Owen. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Cullen passes it to Williamson. And he makes good on the layup. 8 points for him. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Owen. Baseline try, and it's Phoenix scoring again. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the Suns making a change here. Gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Feeds to Graham. He passes to Williamson. Graham kicks to McCullough. Lee outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. That's good. 24 points for C.J. McCollum.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Lee goes in. Back to Paul. Here's Steve. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for New Orleans.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And stolen by Graham. And a pass back now for the Pelicans. And he snaps it. What a pass to set him up.
The spin-around, kind of like using the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360? Remarkable. Truly remarkable. Let's call it the agitator.
Yeah, I like the nickname, Clark. You may be onto something with that one.
Here's Steve. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. He's got 19.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless. That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Suns shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Now here's Paul. Graham defending. Paul kicks to Johnson. Fires the 3. Shot no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Passes it to Williamson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 10 points for him.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Paul dishes to Lee. Offline with his 3. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Suns.
Oh, come on. You've got to get the 2 points there.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. The Pelicans shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Graham with the bucket.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
The Suns shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Back to Paul. Shoots the three. Suns keep it alive. Knocked away. Hayes with the steal. Number 44. And a missed late. Here's Crowder. Kicks it to Ball. Pass to Abba. And that one's good. He has 7.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. They push it up 4 on 3. Lee with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And Paul gets it to go in. New Orleans gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. There's the dish to Hayes. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Phoenix making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Suns shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Crowder. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. And he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
And it's the Suns with the ball. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Gets it to go. 6 points for Chris Paul.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Hernan Gomez, he's covered by Landry. Left side, Jones. This is to Hayes. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. .30 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Number 2.
Reverse that was thrown. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on this foot.
Yeah, you love that body control. Ooh. Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful. He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Here's Hayes. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And we welcome you back to for coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And so here's Phoenix. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Pelican 5 right now. He kicks it to Crowder. The putback, throws it down with the quick putback jam.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
Here's Jones. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Now the feed to Crowder. Outside Jackson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now Murphy. Graham kicks to Jones. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. They set the screen. Payne passes to Jackson. Here's Payne. It's up a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Now, here is Murphy. Number 2. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Payne. The shot from the low post is good. The Pelicans have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And the Pelicans making a change here. Graham's checked in. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hernan Gomez outside Jones. He dishes it to Hayes. Leaps for it. The steal. Here's Jackson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about some great numbers for Jackson. 18 points, and those 4 3-pointers he said have helped him too.
Now, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
Jackson hits both of them. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Graham dishes to Jones. He feeds it to Murphy. Stolen by Landry. And here we go. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And the Pelicans making a change here. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Jackson. Here's Payne. The 3. Shot is off. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. It's Murphy outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Got that one up quick. 24 points for him.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Payne. Graham defending. With the teardrop. No good from Payne.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Shoots from 14. Crowder pulls it in.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over him.
The pass to Landry. Cans the shot from the wing. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Number 2. And a miss there on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Incredible.
Wow. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Poked away and stolen by Graham. Ahead.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do
finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one. Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Hernan Gomez. Number 2, guarded by Jackson. And yes, sir, that one drops. And he has 28 points for the game.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Feeds it to Crumb. Passes it to Payne. Fires from deep. Good! The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Kicks it to Murphy. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Free throw drops for Murphy. So he gets them both. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Number 2. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. The Suns shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Graham. And they're running. The finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end. Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Oh, look out. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. There's the bucket. Good. New Orleans has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Graham with the ball. He's picked up by Landry. Three-pointer gets it to go. He's got 36.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Pass to Crowder. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. New Orleans gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Jones for 3. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Payne. The dish to Crowder. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Graham. Back to Nance. Lets it fly. Payne grabs the board. The Suns shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Crowder kicks to Landry. Good on the shot. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, but and look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Payne. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson's shot is off.
He's far too tentative in the paint. And even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Number 2, defended by Crowder. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the shot is good. Williams got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, that's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Payne's shot is good.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Now Graham. Lets it go with a 3. No good. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. They get the rebound. Crowder, the pass to Lee. Here's Payne, defended by Jones. Here's Payne. Dishes it to Crowder. Over Nance. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Number 2, he's covered by Landry. He kicks to Graham. Kept alive. Jones for 3. That's good.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight.